So we have here our example for preliminary sizing of beams. So given na yung geometry, yung width is 300 millimeters. As you can see here in this figure, yung beam depth is 500 millimeters. Yung span length ng beam natin is 7.5 meters. And then yung FC prime is 30 megapascal. Yung clear concrete cover, 40 millimeters. Normal weight yung concrete natin, for which yung density is 2,400 kilograms per cubic meter. Yung steel reinforcement natin, yung bar diameter is 28 millimeter diameter. Yung yield strength ng steel natin for 20 megapascal. And we have here a simply supported beam. For our service loads, given dito na yung dead load natin is 8 kilonewton per meter. So take note, basta service load, meaning ito unfactored pa. So we still have to make use of the appropriate na load combinations para ma-determine natin yung factor na loads. And it was also included here na yung self-weight ng beam natin was not included. So we still have to solve for the self-weight ng beam, then idadagdag natin dito sa ating dead load mamaya. And also, we have here our service live load na 15 kilonewton per meter. So we're going to evaluate here the preliminary member size of our beam. So this is the solution. So first, i-counter-check natin or i-solve natin yung minimum na beam depth. For simply supported na beams, kung babalikan natin yung slide natin, or simply supported beam, yung minimum na H natin is L all over 16. Then we're going to multiply it by a factor of 0.4 plus Fy all over 700. Kaya ito yung equation. So, yung length ng ating beam is 7.5 meter siya. By converting it to millimeters, pwede tayong mag-multiply ng 1,000 or simply mag-times 10 to the power of 3. Then, i-divide na lang natin by 16 times 0.4 plus yung Fy natin na given sa problem na 420 all over 700. So, yung makalculate ninyo dito na value is 468.75. Now, since yung trial na depth ng beam ninyo is 500 millimeters is greater siya sa minimum na depth ng inyong beam, therefore, we can ignore here the check for deflection. After that, we're going to evaluate naman yung width ng beam natin. So first, i-calculate muna natin yung minimum na beam width. So, based doon sa flowchart kanina, yung minimum na width ng beam natin, yung suggested na is 1/2 H, tsaka yung minimum between 0.3 H tsaka 250 millimeters. So yung H natin is 500. So 500 times 1/2, that is equivalent to 250 millimeters. And the minimum naman between 0.3 H, so 0.3 times 500, that is 150 millimeters. Then we have 250 millimeters. So 150 yung nakalagay dito. So we're going to make use here of the suggested, which is 250 millimeters. So ito yung gagamitin natin for our minimum na width. For the maximum na beam width naman, we're going to make use of the suggested value na 2/3 H. So 2/3 times yung H ninyo na 500, yung makalculate natin is 333.33. Since yung trial na width ninyo na 300 is greater than the minimum na 250, tsaka mas mababa sa maximum na 333, therefore, yung beam width natin is adequate. So, ito yung pag-counter check ng sizing ng ating beam member.